Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you very much for joining. As you can tell by the title of today's video, got something special I'm really excited about today. The guys over at Splash and Go Graphics were kind enough to give me early access to their new upcoming NASCAR Pinty Series mod to help do a little testing. I've never really officially tested a mod before, so I'm just going to do some races, some crashing, whatever I can try to do that normal people would go through and playing with the mod. It looks great so far. Can't wait to show you guys. I hope you're excited. Hope you've got your syrup. I know I do, because we are about to go Canadian. For those of you that don't know, the NASCAR Pinty Series is basically a Canadian branch of NASCAR, one of the smaller leagues. I admittedly don't know too much about this series, aside from this research I've done in the last couple of days. So, forgive me for my lack of knowledge in advance. Thank you very much for joining in, everyone. Right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. While you are doing that, for those of you interested, I'm currently streaming over on Twitch right now. If you want to go follow me over on there, I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. Links are all down below in the description. And last but not least, if you would like to help support this channel, please go check out my Patreon page. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And without further ado, let's get started. So, the big question you guys are asking, how can you get this mod? You guys are just going to have to wait until it's finished, unfortunately. The good news is, though, from what I heard, it's nearing completion, and it looks damn near good, so it should be completed in the hopefully not too distant future. What else was I gonna say? Shoot, I also gotta go blow my nose. I keep forgetting to do this before the stream. I'll be right back. There we go. Pretty sure I've got allergies that I've been developing over the last couple of years. Alrighty, Sylvie Gang, Mike Joy, Stein TNS71, MM-Man 2B8, Isaac Gaming 21, Mike Council, a kid named Kenny, 96, Dominic Walker, Pascal 3, CZE, Monster Energy Cup, Mac Ingram, Zaire Bayer, how are you guys all doing? Alright, so, first and foremost, let's go through the paint schemes that are painted so far. I don't really know any of these drivers, except I know DJ Kennington, but that's about it. So, I'm just going to cycle through these paint schemes, let you guys see what we've all got so far, and so I can see what's all available so far. So like I said, I'm not too familiar with the Pinty scheme or the series personally. Done a little bit of research over the last couple of days, what kind of tracks they run. I imported most of the tracks that they're going to be running this 2018 season into my game folder. So we will be testing out with some of that. So we've got at least 3 bodies. The Dodge Challenger. We got 3 in a row right there. 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row. Lots of Dodges. We got a Ford Fusion, which is right here. Then we've also got a Chevy Impala somewhere in here. Oh, here's Kennington. Sporting the Helio Castrol Neves paint scheme. Tagliani, I recognize that name. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of paint schemes done. The cars look amazing. Once we get into the gameplay, you guys will see the cockpits that look amazing, look built from scratch. Unlike anything I've ever seen before in any other mod. Holy crap, that looks like it was a difficult paint scheme to do. having some painting knowledge now, I can appreciate how difficult this scheme must have been to create. Ryan Fitzy, what's up, man? Dominic Trains and Movies. Who else has it? Haley Bardo. Here's the Matt DiBenedetto paint scheme, driven by Alex Labe, however that's pronounced. I don't speak much French, so I'm not going to be able to pronounce too many of these tracks that we're going to get into in a little bit. So far, I want to drive the DJ Kennington, Dodge Challenger, Chevy Impala, Ford Fusion, and a generic. Generic, what does that mean? Alright, we're in the 50s. That's a cool one. I like the simple black and red. Siebert, LaCroix. Looks like one of those vintage Le Mans paint schemes. An American trying to pronounce that. Alrighty, so they've got a lot of paint schemes done so far. Then we are back to the beginning. Alright, I want to go to Kennington. Where is Kennington? I missed him. There he is. The Castrol Neves paint scheme. Zach the Sports Guy. LP. Keela K. Rafael. Who else hasn't gotten it? Shout out. Alrighty. Where do I want to race first? This, quickly, we are going to pop over. Wanted to do this earlier. So if you haven't yet, go visit Splash and Go Graphics. If you haven't yet already, and download their two amazing mods they've made so far. They're most famous for the Cup 98, the Winston Cup 98, and then the Monster Energy Cup 2017 and 2018 mod that everyone knows and loves. So go check those out. Do they have any other mods? Not yet. The Pinty's one is the next one they're working on. Hence this video. Alright, if we do Control Tab over to the 2018 NASCAR Pinty series, so we can see what tracks they are going to be. There's not. Alright. We have the 12 series of the Pinty's, a stock car racing tour in Canada sanctioned by NASCAR. It will begin at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park on May 20th, which happens in, what's today? In 6 days. They open up at what was formerly Mosport, or Mosport, however that's pronounced. I don't think I've ever even heard that said, and now it's Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. Alright, so here are the tracks in the schedule for the 2018 Pinty series. I downloaded most of these tracks, with the exception of this one and Riverside. I think I need to delete a few more out of my game folder to get... I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that before I look it up. So like I said, I haven't done too much research with the Pinty series, so forgive me in advance for my lack of knowledge for something I'm trying to test out. I'm just going to do some gameplay, just do some short races at these various tracks. Alright, so let's go to the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park first. This Autodrome Chaudière, however that's pronounced, was a track I actually knew and raced at. I didn't really know of, but I downloaded it in the game and was racing at it. I actually really liked that track long before I got contacted to help test out this Pinty's mod. Alright, so enough babbling from me. Where am I? Thought I was going down to the M's for some reason, but no, it's Canadian. Here we go. Let's crank the number of opponents up. Alright. This track in recent memory is probably most infamously known for the, that finish, at least in the NASCAR community, that finish in the Truck Series a couple of years ago between John Hunter Nemechek and, who was it? Where John Hunter just drove him into the tires coming through that final turn, and they were driving through the dirt the entire way across the start-finish line. Alright, I want realistic weather on, but I want the weather to be sunny. Alrighty. Pay no attention to this little flickering right down there. That's my graphics card. That's not the mod. That happens with every mod of mine on certain tracks in certain weather conditions. Alright. Trying to make sure I got my cam hack ready. Alright, so look. I guess I should zoom out. Take a look at the cockpit so far. The dashboard. I do not see anything to complain about whatsoever. The mirror looks good. All three settings of the mirror works. I'll zoom back into my racing field of view right around here. Alright. So I do not know this track very much. Actually, much at all, so I'm probably going to crash pretty early. No! No! Alright, does that count as a crash, kind of? Yes? I'm not gonna respawn, though. Yeah, you guys are gonna see me learn a new track. The last time I drove this track was probably when I did that Can I Recreate for that Truck Series finish, like probably a year and a half ago. I believe that was like the middle of the 2016 season. God damn it. I wasn't going to take that turn so wide. Except for those two cars were too wide in front of me. I'm using the same sound pack I usually do. Taking that turn nice and easy. Alright, here's the last couple turns. I do remember this. And then this left-hander, and then the pit entrance, and this last right-hander is where John Hunter ran that other guy off the road. I'm sure you guys already told me what the guy's name was, but I forgot. God, why does my contact keep bugging me? I might have to take my contacts out at some point and put my crappy-ass glasses on. In fact, I'm gonna go do that right now. I will let you guys watch my entire last lap of driving while I go take my contacts out that have been bugging me all morning. I'm just going to be scratching my eye every 2 seconds if I don't. Alright, be right back. Alright, haven't even finished the lap yet. Oh yeah, Cole Custer was the other driver involved in that infamous truck finish a couple years ago. It's going to take me just a couple seconds for my eyes to adjust to the glasses vision versus my contact vision. My wonderful duct taped glasses. Alright, so let's keep testing. I don't even know what the speed limit is. I'm going to assume it's 50. First turn into turn 2, I believe. Whoa, we're drifting a little bit. Would this be turn 3 then? Whoa. Loosey goosey. Man, that's a dangerous turn right there. Longest full throttle part of the track. Then a right hand turn shortly after this crest. Then coming up to the last couple turns. Try actually running a couple clean laps. Shoot, I'm going off. That's gonna be a wreck. Oh yeah, now we'll get to see the damage. Mod is made by Splash and Go Graphics, so you know the damage is going to be good. I can tell you it is. Alright, didn't get a good view of it there. Now look at those tire marks for the tire barrier. How fitting. And the back bumper is all messed up. Similar to the Cup mod. Got similar looking damage. Let's do a couple laps in. Look how cool that body looks. Zoom back out. I think the only thing missing for the mod so far that he said there's no chase cam yet. So there's no camera for outside of cockpit view. I don't care about the speed limit during practice on pit road. Oh, off the track a little bit. Get it back on. Get back on before the grass. This is a scary track. No! Keep it off the wall. Keep it off the wall. That is the opposite of keeping it off the wall. Well, at least the ambulance is right there. Holy crap. I said this was a dangerous track. Who decided to put that track opening and have the wall jutting out in that corner? Yeah, right there. That's not a good place to have that. Jeez. That was completely accidental, too. What am I getting notifications about? Oh. Busher37, thank you for liking my tweet saying that I went live with this stream. Go follow me on Twitter if you haven't yet, because in addition to the YouTube notifications, I send out notifications on social media that I'm going live, to hope that my viewers never miss a stream. My eyes are still a little itchy from my contacts. I accidentally slept with them last night, which you're not supposed to do. It doesn't hurt every now and then, but you're not supposed to do it a lot. I want to try running most of the Pinty's tracks first to do some testing, but yeah, then we'll go to I will go to Talladega or Pigs Creek just to do some crash and racing testing there too. Yeah, I want to do a lot of the Pinty's tracks first to be as realistic as possible. Oh, get off of me. Alright, it's this third turn right up here, this right-hander that always screws with me. Alright, slow down enough for it. Oh, that was close. Back full throttle. Up to third. Off the gas, coast down this hill. Shoot, I'm gonna crash in the exact same spot. Ooh, just missed the ambulance. Alright, is there a part where I can get back on the track? Oh, nope, invisible wall. That was almost the best save ever. Darn it, that turn now keeps screwing with me. Driving, all of a sudden, boom, invisible wall. Alright, let's try to actually complete a couple of laps without crashing. Then we'll move on to another track. There we go. Whoa, darn it. That's gonna hurt. Now that's a good Tesla damage. I was trying to get off the wall. I was not trying to hit that tire barrier. It's funny how I'm doing inadvertent testing of the damage, because I just suck at driving so much. And boom. Jeez. Let's go to the rear chase. Look at those grills. I got the Pinty's banner up top. Nitro Gaming, Code Luigi, nothing here. Jet Meme Sam, TNT Productions, how are you guys all doing? I'll try getting a couple more laps in it. In practice, we'll try doing a quick race, see how long I can survive, how many laps I can survive in a race. On to another track. Alright, a little bit easier down into this corner. No! Alright, good, I saved it. Holy crap, that was close. That turn always screws with me, too. No one hit me. Alright, thank you. Alright, full throttle into the last couple turns. The last few turns. Whoa. Ambulance or a fire truck coming through outside. No. aside from the damage from hitting the other car that was technically a save. No! Darn it, hit that same spot. Keep it going. Not too much damage, it's all cosmetic. No! Uphill and in this dirt, I'm never getting out. Okay, I just barely did. Alright, this is the opposite of clean laps. Whoa. By completing one clean lap without spinning or crashing. This turn. There we go. Slow down for this one. Oops. Sorry, whoever you are, whose name I don't know how to pronounce. Trying to fight off John Hunter Nemechek on the last lap with that guy right behind me. No! Keep it off the wall, keep it off the wall. That's not keeping it off the wall. Alright, at least I did one clean lap. So what do you guys think of the mod so far? Looks pretty damn good, huh? Yeah, with a new mod coming out, that means all new reenactments. I'm happy to help these guys test. I'm very thankful. They actually came to me. Cosmin. His name is down in the description. I'm not even gonna embarrass myself and try to pronounce his last name. But he messaged me and asked me if I wanted to help test out the mod, and I was like, absolutely I would. You guys made two of my favorite mods in existence. I would love to help just test out the early stages of the next one. And we're going to try a quick race, see how many laps we can last before I'm done. Before I've got too much damage to continue. flag already. I was worried about them checking up too much, but it doesn't seem like they're going to do that. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Darn it. Keep it going, keep it going. Get out of the dirt. Ah, darn it. I'm gonna try that again. As we watch me just plowing my way through the field. Because I don't know how to brake. Alright, let's try that again. We'll actually go... Let's go and chase cam for the test race for this one. I didn't even think to look, but I will tell you guys in a second what physics type these cars are using. Grand National Series, the GNS physics is what this mod uses, if there's anyone curious. And after this, we're going to move on to the second track on the list, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. Stop making a fool of myself and look things up before I attempt to pronounce them incorrectly. Whoa. Almost lost it. These guys are going a little too slow. Get out of my way. Thread the needle. 3 wide. Whoa, sorry, buddy. Williams. The complex puzzle-looking car. They don't seem to check up too much in this. It's like third to last turn, but how much are they going to with all the traffic? A little bit more. This turn right here I was talking about. And the second to last turn right here. Oh, you bastard. And the last turn. Alright. Let's do a test of the damage. See if we can cause a pileup accidentally. So let's go to the front to start. I'm a lot better at the short tracks. Knock on wood, I'm gonna make a fool out of myself on the short tracks too. Don't got any chase cam, or don't got any mirror for anything outside of cockpit yet. Yeah. so we're gonna try to race as long as we can, but if we start getting past, we'll accidentally cause some sort of pileup. We'll try to. Whoa. Oh, drift through the turn. Keep it off the grass. Darn it. There we go. Alright. Ouch. We gotta flip. We gotta flip. And there's a good look at the damage. Holy cow. Drive through Trey Coleman. If anyone has any help that they could be for this mod, contact Splash and Go Graphics. I'm just merely a tester. How is everyone doing? Making sure I didn't miss any shoutouts. Firedog 190. Jet Meme Sam. Bonzi Hunter. Pantalica. Alright, let's take a TV look at that. I didn't think I was gonna flip there, because everyone started going slow and I spun in that slow part. I kept getting hit, but I didn't think I was going to get hit at a speed to where I would flip. Jeez. Got a rollover at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Alright, so that is that. Let's move on to one of the next tracks, shall we? One maybe I'm a little bit better at. I can't guarantee anything. Alright, so the second race in the 2018 Pinty Series schedule is the Rankin 200 at Jukasa Motor Speedway, formerly known as Kiowaga. I hope that's how that's pronounced. I have a version of that in the game, so we will now go back into the game. Kiowaga 2000 Night. Perfect. I need to message Cosmin and ask him if he can give me a list of the versions of the tracks that they use for their series, just so, because they probably know best which the best version of each track / the most up-to-date one is for each one they're running this year. I got a list right there, so I know which ones. I just curious as to which ones they use. Alright, so now we get to look at the nighttime racing, and we get to see the illuminated dashboard with the blue glow. Alright, I didn't even look to see this track's info. I suppose I should see what kind of track I'm racing at before. A 1.65, oh, 35 miles an hour. Alrighty, let's do this. Whoa. Very loose right off the bat. It's a little over a half mile. This track is technically longer than Bristol and Martinsville. No! Told you guys I suck at driving. That's why I was really surprised when they contacted me to help test out this mod, since I don't know how to drive. For anyone who watches my live streams, that is why I don't try to do much online racing. I don't want to piss too many people off with my crappy driving. Oh, come on. I don't think I took that turn that hot. Ooh, did I keep it off the wall? Kind of. I didn't really feel any contact, but definitely looks like the bodywork touched it. It's also got a little bit wider bodies. nice and easy.
The guy behind me almost got his nose underneath. He does have his nose underneath now. I'll give up the inside, let him pass. No, no, no. All right. Yeah, we'll save it. Whoa. Get off. Darn it. This is why I don't do much online racing. I do have the Wyant track. There's like 3 I don't have. I don't have the Riverside International Speedway or Raceway, whichever one isn't the old road course. And I don't believe I have the second Autrodome, whatever that's called. I'll have to go back to the schedule to see. I'm like in last in the practice times. Whoa, we got a flip. Ouch. I got loose, overcorrected. Didn't think I was going to ramp off the wall like that when I hit it head on. Applied directly to the forehead. Oh no, I didn't get loose. I got touched by the 20 car. Jeez. The second flip of the day. We need to get a flip at each track we test at. That's the rule. Jeez. I want to see it from this guy's onboard. Holy crap. Alright, let's try a little quick race and then we'll move on to the next track. I'm not too familiar with this track and I'm not very good at it, so there's no reason for me to stick around long and continue making a fool of myself when we can move on to another one. The Wonder Bread car. Is that Ricky Bobby in there? Catch fence. Is it possible to go over this outside wall? Let's try to find out. Nowhere to go. Let's try to make it 3 wide. Yep, I knew that wasn't going to work. Somehow able to hold on to it. Ooh, there we go. Nice little duck underneath. let's see if we can complete this little short 50-lap race. So I'm actually doing better than I thought I would, moving up through the field. As we get a little loose right there. I almost jinxed it. Oh, we're 3 wide. Oh, you bastard. I thought I was going to flip over twice there. I think I just rear-ended the hell out of me going into the turn. Right here. Stupid AI. Alright, scratch that whole 50-lap race idea. We're just going to move on to the next track. Which is... backspace. The Autodrome Chaudière, however that's pronounced. Which I was actually having a lot of fun at, so I'm excited to try that one now. Alright, let's go back to the game. Autodrome Chaudière, right here. Boom. This one was pretty fun to race at. By Project Short Tracks, PST. So we know it's going to be good. This one's really short. I believe this is a quarter mile. No, I think it's an 1/8 mile. I want to say. I'll have to go back to the info. I should have read that beforehand. Whoa. Thank you for that. I take that early narrow inside line. Whoa. Didn't think he was going to check up that much. Loose. Whoa, started sliding into the turn. Oh, we got the 3rd fastest lap in that time. Starting to get decent at this one, although I'm cutting those turns almost a little too much. I'm getting onto the apron. Mopar. Getting loose. Oops. Uh-oh. Payback. Darn it. I thought we were going to have the flip there. You need to have a flip at each track. Well, I did have the fastest lap until the tires started getting a little worn down. But yeah, this track is fun to race at. It's available, I believe, on the just the NR 2003 database tracks page down below, just under the short tracks.
or obviously ProjectShortTracks.com, if that's their website. Ugh, my stupid dumbass, I shouldn't have slept in my contacts. Alright, we need a flip before we can start a race. Let's try to pin ourselves up against the outside wall with a other car and have them send us over. No. Only lost about 6 spots from that. Could be worse. Oh. We got an AI car on their side. Does that count? Alright, we need a flip. Darn it. That guy just went through that sandbank. It's kind of a save. That wasn't. Shit. Hey, we got a flip. I hit that ramp on purpose for that very reason. It actually worked. Or not that ramp, that little banking on the little bank on the inside of the track, but it worked as a ramp. Who was that? Was that Ryan Newman, the number 21? Oh no, it wasn't. I was just assuming it was because he had a car on top of him. Darn it. Oh. Save it, save it, save it, save it. Kind of. Only because the dirt helped me. I want to try to get another flip somehow. Oh, close. It's not over. Oh, now it is. Alright, so I just need to hit that outside wall head on. That almost flipped me. Here we go. If that one car wasn't there, the 47,
The one that sent me. If I didn't land on him and... Alright. Next. Fire Dog, are you Cosman, I'm assuming? From Splash and Go. Let's go back into the cockpit view. Whoa. Short track, beating and banging. No! Save it. No. Ouch. Just a couple more laps. Still on another. Whoops. That's what happens when you miss the clutch. Sweet. Starting to learn some of the names behind the YouTube channels I know. Shoot. It's my fault. I keep going off on top of it. It's like that, it's like the outside lane banking almost, or not banking, apron. The banking changes. Yeah, that's right. Second gear was out. Let's see if I can get that guy to flip. Darn it. Just a couple more laps of messing around and we'll try a short race. Behind me. I want to get hooked to that outside wall again. Is there no one behind me? Yeah, here we go. Here comes some cars. I think I went for an electric slide. Whoa, that was accidental. I'm just staring at my mirror, seeing where all the guys behind me are, so I'm not even driving properly. Again. Oh, there we go. Anyone else coming? There they are. Trying to see if I can get one of the AIs to roll over. Get a little damage test. Oops. Double loops. Jeez. Holy hard hit, Kennington. The sad thing is, I don't think I even technically flipped. I think that was just roof first into the outside wall. There should be a good view of it. Ouch. Look at the damage afterwards. I want to see that from on board the 32. Labe. Lab, however that's pronounced. Labe. Jeez. I want to try that one more time. That's kind of what I've been going for this whole time. Ooh, that was close for the whole flip, no flip debate. Right there was close. The way I've always seen it, to classify as a flip, it doesn't need to necessarily be roof flush down level with the ground, but if you look at it from a straight up helicopter point of view, if you see more roof, or if you see more of the underside of the car than you do the side or the top, then I would count that as a flip. You decide. Crossover. Nope, not able to pull it off. Get my nose up underneath the 95. Bastard. A little bit more messing around, we'll try a short race afterwards. I plan on doing this for a while, so all those people that said they couldn't watch this one because they're doing stuff early on, I'm hoping to stay streaming so all the afternoon guys can see this. There we go. Yep. Is that a flip enough to count? There, we finally got a flip. Not counting that inside banking. Into the tree. Dare you? Oops. That would have hurt. Oh, that was weird. The sound of that AI car crashing. Where's all the other cars? There we go. That was no flip, just a hard wreck. Good luck flipping on the street courses. I can probably do it. Toronto, I can probably flip at Toronto. I'm just trying to crash everyone now. Whoa! Couple cars off the road right there. Hey, we got a flip. Finally, once and for all. Not once and for all, but for like the third time. Alright, finally, let's get into a short race. A little bit shorter than 50 laps. Let's do like a 30 lap shootout. Then we'll move on to the next race. Or the next track. We'll actually try for this. See how good we can finish in 30 laps. Oh, come on. That guy's not starting. Ignition control panel. Alrighty. Try a 30 lap race at however this track is pronounced. As long as we can just hold this inside line and not wreck. Seems like we might have something. But not wrecking, that's going to be the key. Guy right on my rear bumper. Oh, now he made a move to the inside. Darn it. Whoa. Whoa. Now I'm stuck on the outside. Getting passed by everyone. We are 3 seconds away from getting lapped. Taking that turn way too shallow. I'm gonna wide and stick their nose underneath my rear bumper. Shoot. Oh, you bastard. I think that was the leader too, Tagliani, that spun me, or nearly spun me. Okay, we're gonna stay just one lap down, it looks like, in this race. Knock on wood. And lap traffic comes up really quick in this track, doesn't it? Shoot. Started sliding into that turn. Oh, you bastard. That's twice I've been able to save someone almost spinning me. I'm just getting lapped by everyone. Should turn the difficulty down a little bit. Whoa. Alright, we finish in 27th, which I believe was last. I got distracted from all those cars that started wrecking into the pits after the race is over. Yeah, here. Alright, next track. Tagliani wins. Yep, I was dead last in that race. Alright, so next is the Exhibition Place, which is Toronto, basically. Toronto road course. Street course, I should say. So like I said, I'm going to give a whirl at each one of these tracks, or most of them. The ones that I actually have in the game folder. There we go. I think even though it says Indy, even though it is built for the PTA Physics and the game crashed, so please cross your fingers that it didn't delete the player profile and have to redo everything once we start back up. And that's exactly what happened. Oh my god, I fucking hate when this happens. And this has been happening more and more frequently for some reason. It's going to delete it, and then it's going to come up with the calibration screen. Then I'm going to have to do all my settings. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is fucking annoying. Yep. Oh, that fucking pisses me off. Now I have to redo every fucking settings change, which is basically everything. Oh, I fucking hate this. No, I don't need to worry about that now. Oh, this is annoying. And luckily the Pinties is the first mod going the other way. Alright, so let's go back to Kennington. I have no idea why that happened so much. And I have no idea what background animations are. If that's in the game or if that's my computer. But I don't want to mess with that right now. Unless, of course, this does the exact same thing and crashes again. In which case I will just throw my computer out the window. Yeah, I know the chat froze. Give me a second, you blockheads. There. Sorry, I was focusing on getting the game working again. If only YouTube had a live chat replay feature. Oh, wait. Let's turn that to 90 so I can actually have a chance. And my crazy-ass neighbor, old lady neighbor that just sits there and pounds in the fucking stairwell at all hours of the night like she's doing right now. Gotta love that. Alright. Is this gonna crash again? Is this gonna crash again? It's funny, that happened a few times like throughout the last few days, but it never deleted the profile. And of course while I'm streaming it deletes the profile. Because why wouldn't it? 113 degrees. Since when is it cooking that much in Toronto? God damn it. Too busy trying to fix the field of view and the menu tickers and everything. Whoops. Alright. Toronto. I'm used to driving this with the IndyCar physics, so I can't take these turns as fast as I'm normally used to. I still hit the wall after braking that much. There's Tagliani. Kind of dominated the last race. Oh, and then I try braking more cautiously, and then that happens. I hate the AI in this game sometimes. Well, we still need to try to get a flip at this track, which hasn't happened yet. I suck at street courses, especially with stock cars and the stock car physics. I'm just gonna simulate a hung throttle and try to crash these guys going into this turn. I don't know if anyone flipped, but that was a heck of a crash. Let's try watching that. Oh my goodness. It looked like one car did flip, basically. Let's see if that was a flip. Jeez. Just the sheer force from the 04 hitting, who was that? The 21. With his side, as I sent him flying in there, just sent him. It looked like it was that mixed with me hitting him is what sent him over. There, Ryan Fitzy, the flip Nazi. Would this count as a flip? Not quite flush with the roof with the ground, but it's way more upside down than it is right side up. Like there, too. Jeez. Well, at least we got our flip. Need something a little bit more definitive, though. And I keep hitting those walls coming out of the pit. Creepy Uncle, Mitchell Collins, how's it going? VGO3. No. Alright. I hate Toronto. No, I don't. I just suck at this track. Whoa. Shoot. We're definitely not going to do it cleanly, but let's try at least completing a lap. Just period. Even with some damage. stretch. Stop it. Alright, we didn't quite overshoot the corner. Just a little bit, but still made the turn without hitting anything or having to go in reverse. Bastards. Alright, I'm done with Toronto. I suck at street courses. Let's go on to the next oval. What is the next oval? That Wyant Group Raceway. Otherwise known as Auto Clearing Motor Speedway, ACMS, which I do have in the game, which we shall go back to. ACMS, which is at the very top. Pocono. I didn't click on Pocono. NR 2003, are you drunk? There we go. Saskatoon, Canada. 0.37 miles, a little over a third of a mile. I will try to blow over eventually. I'll go to like Talladega or Daytona or Pigs Creek towards the end of the stream. I'm doing some traditional tracks they usually race at first. Monster Jam Fan 30, are you late? I've been streaming for like an hour and a half, but I'm gonna be going for a while too, so technically not. Alright, Saskatoon Stock Car Racing Association. Auto Clearing Motor Speedway. Holy crap, this one's short. It feels short. Still longer than a quarter mile. Oops. Just trying to come to chase cam. I need to turn the difficulty up a little bit for this track. Whoa. Right when I say that, I lose steering coming out of the turn. I see that track opening, that opening for the safety vehicles right there. That is screaming at me to try to hit it, like spinning into it from like that way and then outward. And I gotta get a car lined up to the outside of me. There we go. There we go. wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be, but still a hard wreck. I think I got there just a little too late. If I could have spun a little sooner and hit more down here, might have been at a shallower angle. Let's try that again. I'll try to spin a little bit more, so the car spins all the way around when it hits it. Or before it hits it. Oh, these cars are going really slow at this track. Keep it going, Kennington. Oh. We haven't gotten a flip at this track yet. One thing that's always guaranteed to get a flip is just kind of pinning another car up alongside you against the outside wall and then just turning into them. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, 3 wide. Let's up the track. Uh-oh. We both got on our side, but neither of us flipped. Alright, let's try that again. Whoa, we got a pile up. More cars. The 69, let's try to get him to flip upside down because it'll still be the same number even if he is upside down. Oh, close. It's getting me to flip. Uh-oh. That car just hit that wall trying to get on the foot road, it looked like. Shoot. See. Oh, thanks. Who was that with the Arca brakes? Oops. I could go the wrong way and cause a rollover that way, but I want to make it look somewhat realistic. Oh, loose all the way through that turn. I have not noticed a single flaw yet with this mod. Still no flip. 25th liker, thank you, Mitchell Collins. There we go. Alright. Fully upside down. I can see some roof damage. You can see the paint skidded off and scraped off on the roof of the car. That I did on purpose, obviously. Alright, let's try a little quick race. 75 laps. Let's try a really quick 15 lap race. Let's see if we can make our way to the front from the back in 15 laps. So we've been streaming for about 100 minutes now. I'm gonna need to turn on my fan. It's starting to get a little warm. Take off my hoodie with it too. Damage model is indeed very nice. It's the same guys that made the 98 Cup mod and the Monster Energy Cup mod. So you know the damage is going to be good. Whoa. I don't think that was... I mean, I was probably going to wreck anyway, but I don't think that initial wreck was caused from me. They were 3 wide in front of me. Didn't look like they were able to hold it together. Yes, he did start wrecking. The 69 car got spun, and the 46 got spun before I got involved. Try that again. See if we can go a few more laps without the AI cars causing a wreck this time. Try hitting something so hard the parts fall off the car. Alright. Next, after this track, I'll do a little bit of messing around at Talladega 70s 80s. I'll do a little crashing at Talladega 70s 80s. Test some damage so you guys can see a good display of the awesome damage model, and then I'll go back to testing out the real life tracks that they're going to be racing at this year. No! We're able to recover and get back to the rear of the field after that near spin. Does not work with a track this short, which I just tried to pull off but almost spun out. Whoa, geez, I keep getting really loose off turn 4. To 15th. See if we can get a top 10 from the back in this 15-lap race. Yes, I realize the AI difficulty for this particular track is probably supposed to be set way higher, but I don't care about realism. I just one feel good about myself. Top 10. Squeeze out a top 5. Pass 5 more guys in the next like 3-4 laps. Probably not. No. Eighth. I get 7th on the 76 car. Probably not. Nope. Starting to run out of grip a little bit with these tires. Alright, so from last to 8th in 15 laps. An extremely easy AI difficulty. See a time-lapse view of that race. From Chase. Man, those cars got some good grip. Alrighty. Let's try messing around at Talladega 70s, 80s for a little bit. Anyone else with mainly one ear audio? Hopefully not. I'm gonna go turn my fan on. I'll be right back. There we go. Alrighty, Talladega 70s, 80s. The moment you've all been waiting for. The true damage test. We're going to do what we usually do at Talladega 70s, 80s, is mess around by going forward a few times until the AI cause their own wrecks, and then try going backwards a few times. Pay no attention to that flickering in the cockpit. That's something with my graphics card. That happens with a lot of mods at certain tracks. It happens a lot with the V8 supercars in the cockpit view, and also the AD77 or 67, excuse me. All right, jiggling the microphone helps. Oh, looks like the AI are gonna wreck before the race has even started. Alright, now we'll get some test of the damage. The Pinty's raced at Talladega. have the drafting and bunching distance turned down to where they should be wrecking each other within a couple of laps of the start. Usually, every now and then they can go for a while. 240 miles an hour in Pinty. Kept it together so far, 250 miles an hour. Looks like I might have to get to the front and cause a big wreck if they're not going to do it on the next attempt. Oh, I almost saw a wreck. I saw an almost wreck. Almost saw a wreck. The story of the cameraman during the 2010 Pocono race. I almost saw a wreck. Get it? Because no one actually captured that Elliott Sadler crash early. Like 90% of it. I think I might have to go the wrong way and get these guys because it doesn't look like they're gonna wreck each other. Alright, I'm gonna go the wrong way and get them as they're coming out of the pits. As they're coming out of turn 4. Here we go. Good. Now we can see pieces fall off the cars, hopefully. Holy crap. Did you see that car go helicoptering past me? Look at that damage. Look at that field. It doesn't look like there's too many cars left that made it past the tri-oval. Look at all the pieces laying there. Bruh. Jeez. That was the 27 I saw go helicoptering past me. The trunk lid or deck lid, whatever that back part is called, is off in that one. Alright, let's do that again. Except, I will go to the front of the pack and I will try causing a wreck at 250 miles an hour going the right way. This is the Pinty series. Go to the front of the field and try causing our own wreck, preferably in the tri-oval is usually the best place to cause them here. I haven't taken this version of the track out of my folder for like probably 2 or 3 years. I haven't modified it at all, just been the same version I'm using the crash. Except I have no mirror, so it's going to be hard to tell where the other cars are. Once we zoom way out like that. Get the Dirt to Daytona view. Shoot! One more flip for the road for good measure at the end. It looked like there's a big pileup in the pack. Yeah, it looks like that guy. They all started wadding up after I spun. There might be a big wreck up here. Or maybe not as big as it initially looked. Alright. Next. I'll try that again. I want to cause a bigger pileup going the correct way. Possibly the triable. Not a flip. Let's try to actually make it to the triable this time. I went down to block Tagliani and got bumper hooked. Real Radman's worst nightmare. The bumper hook. Get back to the tri-oval before we try wrecking ourselves. Oh, looks like there was a wreck amongst the AI cars. And that was a direct hit. Holy crap. Jeez. Wait for it. Jeez, that would have taken the entire front of my car off. There's the wreck in the background that brought out the caution initially. Let's try another big one. I want the entire pack to make it to the damn tri-oval. Desk soon. This thing is starting to fall apart. I'm only in the Dirt to Daytona camera view right now, just so I can see a little bit farther behind me in chase view, since there's no mirror yet. Oh, there's already a caution. Lovely. Could still be able to cause a decent wreck in the trial, but it looks like most of the cars are still going. Alright, time to do our best Carl Edwards impersonation. Jeez. We got cars flipping everywhere. We got cars driving under cars. Is that Ryan Newman with the car on top of him? The 27 just took a beating. And then the 76 got his little own flip in there quickly. 54 got on his side. Alright, so what brought out this wreck before we even got into turn 1? See, this is what I thought they were going to be doing to begin with. That Carl Edwards reenactment didn't turn out terrible. Did a blowover coming out of the trial wall, got into the catch fence. There's another prime example right there. If that was real life, that probably would have killed Kennington from the caution light. Watch where the caution light is in relation to his windshield. Probably would have gone right through. Or damn near close. Let's do that again. That was fun. Running start. So I'm almost done with all 4 paint schemes that I did for the upcoming 2018 IndyCar mod. Just have to do a couple little details, more exact each, and I just have to do a small fix with all the rest of them. So if we're going back to this view. Oh, there they go. No. Alright. Unnecessarily hard wreck. Probably gonna go for like another hour or so. Streaming probably till 4 my time. Having fun testing out this mod. Yeah, pay no attention to the flicker. That's not with the mod, that's with my graphics card. Try doing another big wreck and see if we can the entire field, make it to the start-finish line for the trial bowl after 1 lap. No black flag for that. Oh, there goes another wreck. It's only involving like 4 or 5 cars. Come on. There we go. That's the big one I was waiting for. That's what she said. Let's take a look at that replay. Jeez. Who is that? The number 9? Insert Benny Parsons' voice from the 2003 L8 Sadler flip. That's why we don't race back to the line. Surprised that hasn't been a Raw Gator video yet, if it isn't already. Oof. Let's go on board with the number 9. We'll go with his chase cam at least. That was a whale of a ride. Next. Just keep doing some more damage testing. I definitely flipped in that one. It's not even a debate. There we go. That's how you get from last to first with no black flag and no qualifying and no save game editor. Alright, no caution yet. That means the entire field is for the most part still together. Let's see if we can get every single car involved in the trial bowl. I think we've got Tagliani going up high. There's a few cars that got away, but... Whoa! I thought that was a non-pace car at first. That was almost like every car in that got some bit of damage. Almost. I don't know if anyone even flipped. It was just a huge pileup. Doesn't look like too many guys in that got through with at least a little bit of damage. I don't really see any damage with this guy. Wreck avoidance. Just kind of riding up against that outside wall. Hoping no one comes up and hits him. Alright, let's keep messing around with this. I don't think I saw a single flip that time. I'm gonna get going in like 45 minutes or so. Maybe a little more. Starting to get hungry. Need to eat lunch. I do not know when this mod is going to be released. You have to ask Firedog190 or Splash and Go Graphics. It's not up to me. Although what I can tell you is that from what I've been told, it's nearing completion. So it could be in the not so distant future when this gets released. Try a backstretch big one. Almost flipped over again. There's another blowover. The way I kind of spun around upside down, it almost... The blowover itself is almost a little reminiscent of Christopher Bell's in the Truck series. Just the way he started to flip. Did anyone else flip aside from me in the 3? I saw a couple cars over here. Nope. Alright, more damage testing. Because that's all I really know how to do. Ugh. Trying to slingshot around all the AI cars so I can get in front without getting a black flag. No black flag. Now let's try the tri-oval again. There's no better place to wreck than the tri-oval. Yeah, I saw a couple cars that lost their trunk lids, or whatever that back part of sheet metal is. Oh, there's a wreck. Jeez. That... I know it's the wrong track, but that was almost like if Randy LaJoie's and Ricky Rudd's flip from the early 80s at Daytona were combined. That hit with the wall mixed with all the spinning flips in the infield. And you can see that there's a wreck back here. Did I say trunk lid? Yeah, I meant to say deck lid. Jeez. Do you see that 10 car? He'd gone like right through the catch fence. Alright, let's try a few more of these and then we'll move on to another track. So let's do another backwards big one right here, so we can see the cars shed some parts. try to get full speed. Yeah, Mariah's are coming out of 2. We got people cars driving over cars, driving under cars. That's what I meant to say. Whoa. And you can see all the pieces go flying off. There's a fender missing. There's a fender missing. There's a fender and a deck lid missing. Jeez. Yes. Very similar damage to the Cup mod, which is awesome. That one car that made it through, basically. It's like the 2002 Aaron's 312 big one. I almost said 499. But that wouldn't have been the right series. Alright, let's do a couple more going the right way. I'll see if I can get stuck in the catch fence naturally. Not going the wrong way. Have to keep adjusting my glasses. That's how you get to first without needing to qualify. See you later, Mitchell Collins. Thanks for joining in. Hopefully I'm going long enough for everyone that said that they wanted me to do this a little bit later are still able to join. Oh, now they got the caution. Jeez, that noise. Alright, let's see that original wreck that happened, and then the one that I caused. That's what brought out the AI caution right there. Let's go on board. Send these guys towards here so we can see the second one. Uh-oh. Jeez, they're just still wrecking. Hey, Ryan Fitzy, was that a flip? Yes. Jeez. You see how these two cars hit the outside wall? Alright. We'll try one last wreck. And we'll try moving on to a couple more tracks. God, I really shouldn't have slept with my contacts last night. My eyes are really itchy now. Another run to the front without a black flag. Darn it, another caution. A decent amount involved in that one, too. It's going to make the second wreck be not as big. How did I save that? Not so fast. That's not a save. An amazing save just to have it end like that. Go on board with me during that one. Or not on board, but follow with the TV cam. Not a flip. That was a weird way to blow over. I have a feeling there's going to be a couple big shots coming up here with these cars that were in that first wreck coming and piling in to try to race across the line. This might not end too pretty. And there's a good rear ending and a big crash, and yep, there's everyone going crazy like I thought they would. Jeez, look at the Alex Tagliani in the 18. Is it Alex? I suppose I should have looked that up first. Alrighty. We'll try a couple more tracks. Mainly. I mean, the only one I really have left in my game, I'm missing a couple. The only one I have left in that I haven't done yet is Edmonton. I'll try a few laps with this. This one, I was struggling to keep my car under control. Yeah, look, there's like no wall with the pit boxes right there. So if you go spinning, you can take out someone's pit box. This is a really short track. I'm assuming this is a quarter mile. Yep, and there I go taking out a bunch of crew members. How big is this track? Is this a quarter mile or is it even smaller? Quarter mile. Why does Slinger seem bigger than this? God, I suck. I can't take a simple turn without spinning out at this track. Oops. Yeah, the banking probably makes it feel bigger, but... For those of you that aren't familiar with the Slinger, it's basically Wisconsin's Wall Stadium. It's basically the exact same length and banking and shape, everything else. The pits are in the same spot. We haven't flipped at Edmonton yet. That'll help. Oh, darn it. That one's not a flip. That was just a side ride. Oh, wall is a little bit bigger. Seems pretty similar. It's not quite the same, but it looks pretty damn close. Thank you. Straighten me out. I want a car to try to pass on the outside. So I want to wedge them against the outside wall. Got to try to flip at every track we're testing the Pinties for. There we go. There's a flip. Since I didn't take a huge shot on my roof, my car is still somewhat drivable. Didn't hit anything. Except for a bunch of crew members. Alright, I'm just screwing around now. I'm not even doing anything in particular. Alright, let's go to a different track. And darn it, the game just crashed again. Please. Are you fucking kidding me? Why does it do this every time when I'm streaming and like never when I'm not? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh wow, that is so fucking frustrating.
I wasn't, like, frantically clicking, being impatient, and caused the game to crash. I just simply exit out of the game, and then boom. Jesus fucking Christ. Pardon my French. No pun intended with the Canadian series stream. This is goddamn fucking annoying. I have to redo this every fucking time it crashes. Pardon my French. Actually gonna cooperate this time? Now we have to change the name and overwrite that for the zillionth time. Alright, I'm going to one more track and then I'm ending this one, because God knows if it crashes again, I'm gonna smash my monitor, which we don't want to have happen. I know which one I'm going to. Unless it crashes loading up, in which case I'm just ending the stream here. Ricky. You made it just in time, Tropical. Gonna do a little bit more messing around at one more track, and I'm probably gonna get heading out in like 15 minutes or so. I tested the majority of the tracks they're gonna be running at the Pinty Series this upcoming season. The ones I missed were New Hampshire, Riverside International Speedway, Autodrome Saint, Mustache, spelled with an U, with an E, basically. Eustache, however that's pronounced. Those are the only three I missed. Alright, shoot. We're not doing Ricky, because I just remembered. I have the settings all messed up from the Lightning McQueen flip reenactment, so we'll go to Pigs Creek instead. Yeah, the chat probably did freeze because I had to load the game back up. Alright, Pigs Creek it is. The Creek of Pigs. Instead of the Bay of Pigs, it's the Creek of Pigs. DJ Kennington running the Helio Castrol Neves paint scheme. See how many laps we can last before we have to spin or accidentally cause a crash. Try not to pass before the line. It's closer to 54, but didn't get black flagged. Alright, so how fast will we be going with the GNS physics?
230. .240. Take this bottom line. With Pigs Creek, basically whoever can hug the very bottom right here through the turns is going to win. Whoever can get the best drafting down the front straight. Ooh, almost lost it there. Swerving all over the place. I don't know where I'm going. Hug this line without actually hitting it. Whoa, I hit the apron. That was close. I'm not going to try to pass him right there because this turn's coming up. There I go. Of course, it was the very last car that hit me. Jeez. I don't think I got upside down from that, but I definitely got airborne. I'm always insanely loose at Pigs Creek in turn 1. Yeah, that sent me up in the air, but obviously no flip. Jeez. Probably a hell of a view from this guy's on board. Ooh. Alright, let's try that again. Except this time let's get to the front and let's purposely try causing a wreck like on the first, like on the front stretch of the first lap. You know it's a hard hit when the hint in the banking like that sends you airborne, even with the banking. Alright, so we're going to try to get up to speed, and we're going to try to purposely cause a wreck coming down the front stretch on the first lap. I'm going to try to get into that, that pit road wall, because there's something about the settings of that wall in this track, it just destroys your car. So that maybe be a good test for the damage. Timed this one pretty good. I'm going to be able to get in front of everyone before I not get the black flag. Perfect. Purposefully cause a big one on the front stretch once we're up to speed. Up to about 240. And just cause mayhem at the front of the field. At a spot where we're going to be coming back across the track. Or I might just lose it on my own and hit that inside wall in front of the field. That actually might be the best way. I'm going to try that. I'll show you guys what I mean. I'm going to try to hit it head on. So like right here. Something about that wall just destroys the cars in this game. Look at that damage. Was that a flip or not? Let's go to a TV view for that one. Just destroys the front of the car. '67 lost a fender. Surprised I didn't lose any body parts. They're all smashed up to hell. I'm surprised I didn't lose any body parts off my car in that wreck, given the impact of that inside wall. Alright, so gonna try another 2 or 3 wrecks and then I gotta get going. Been streaming almost 3 hours now. Thorndike. It's a rose that likes other female roses. Alright. That was a mean joke, I'm sorry. Alright, waiting for them to get going, then I'm gonna gun it. Dale is here, our Lord and Savior. I got a better idea for the big one this time. I'm gonna spin one of the AI cars head on into the outside wall coming out of 4 and hope they bounce back across the track and take out the whole field. Or I'll turn myself head on across the into the outside wall. Nope, gonna do with that guy. I'm not sure if there was a rollover this entire wreck. Got a car on their side right there. The 4 car. I don't know if he flipped over. Nope. Got another one that was close right there. Alright, let's try one more and then I gotta get going. I will do Can I Recreate with this mod once it's officially released. time this perfectly. Alright. And now. Alright, I think I'm gonna do more what I did with the first wreck with this one. Kind of turn myself head on into that inside wall, coming into the pits. I'll try to take out a few more cars. Except I'll try to take out a few other cars with me. I'll try to go on the outside and then try to get a few cars on the inside lane and then turn across them into the pit road wall. Darn, 27 was actually able to squeeze. I'm gonna have to do another one. Bring out the David Hoots in me because I wasn't thrilled with how big that wreck was. I flipped, but it was about the extent of it. Alright, let's try one more. One more. Oh, we have to do the backwards big one, don't we? Let's do it. Have we ever done a backwards big one at Pigs Creek? I'm sure we have. Assetto Corsa. Next time I've got... When money isn't an issue, I'm going to get a few of those other sims. I have the Live for Speed demo as well as the Project Cars 2 demo. It's like the extent of more up-to-date sims that I have. I want to get R Factor 2 at some point. Project Cars 2, R Factor 2, and Assetto Corsa. I want to buy once money isn't an issue. Then I'll start doing videos of those. I'll do what I usually do and go down the pits the wrong way and try getting them as they're coming out of turn 4. Like right. I'll try getting them right when the gray and the white pavement meet. What's $10 right now? Assetto Corsa? I might have to buy that if it's seriously that cheap. Sadly, at this position in my life, $10 is a decent amount of money for me, but hopefully that'll change soon. Alrighty. Just like insert the Jaws music. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. One of the best film scores of all time. That's a good test of the damage. Both my tires are gone. I can't steer. So at Assetto Corsa plus every single downloadable content they've ever had is $19.98 total. That, the game plus all the DLC, I might have to take advantage of that. I'm assuming that's only for a limited time. I might have to get that. I might have to clear up some space on my computer first. Shoot. Wrong view. Ready to go into super slow-mo. Got a bunch of construction going on by my house. I keep thinking it's thunder. Jeez, look at that damage. The car almost looks like it got flattened a little bit. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Go check out splashandgographics.com. Download their already existing mods if you haven't gotten them already. Stay tuned for this one to be released. I don't know exactly when. I can't imagine it's going to be more than a couple months or so, if that. And so like I said, the IndyCar mod is also coming out soon. Got lots of awesome mods coming out for NR 2003 in the near future. It's a very exciting time for the sim right now. It's 15 years old and it seems more active than ever. Alrighty guys, thank you so much. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Check out my social media links down below. Follow me on Twitch if you are interested. Last but not least, please help support this channel by going and checking out my Patreon page to figure out how you can support, and various amounts you can pledge to get rewards in return. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to Splash and Go Graphics / Firedog190 for giving me early access to help test this mod out. Looks awesome. I haven't seen a single flaw with it. Yeah, I can't think of anything to complain about, so awesome job. Can't wait for the official version to come out. Hopefully me doing a little bit of testing sped up that process a little bit. I have no idea. Alright, I'm babbling now. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to catch you next time. Till then, hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace. Bye.